Studios. Come on in. Let's go. Hello everybody, Larry here, and welcome to another episode of Larry's Fountain Pens. Today I'm going to first show you my carry for the week. First of all, I'm still using my Fountain Pen Revolution pen wrap, which I've really grown fond of it, and I've really used it for the last 3 weeks, and it really has held up very well for my use. And I'm going to start off with the first one that a friend of mine got me the other day, the Wing Song. This is the black one, and I want to see if I can still show you. I had to clean this up because when it came in a box like this, Wing Song Pen Factory. So, opened up, and this is how it looked like in the box. And it was pretty banged up, scratched up. And I don't know if you can see it. We'll get a better close-up for you. We'll get a better close-up for you right here. Now you can be able to see it. Right in here. Can you see that? Can you see that? Right there? To see that white stuff? That was, it's still there. I'll try to get it off. I used some polish, but this pen was pretty well bad shape when I received it. Okay. So, I used some Renaissance wax polish and polished it up the best I could, and it looks a little better than when I first got it. So I was pretty disillusioned by the pen to start off with, and so that was the first pen carry, and we'll get back to this later. My next one is my Mont Blanc, of course, 149 18K medium nib, which I, yes, truly in love with. I haven't stopped using it. Got it Thursday, July the 6th at 4:30 p.m. Then I got my Cascade teal and black swirl custom-made fountain pen from Andrew Weaver's. The name is Caledonia Custom Creations, which you can find him on the Facebook page. Great fountain pen, and I first had the 1.5 nib in it, and I also ordered another nib, and this one is a medium nib, so I'm giving that a run for the money, and turned out to be a nice nib as well. So I'm enjoying the pen. My next pen I'll be carrying for the week is going to be my Sheaffer FPM. Really a nice Sheaffer with a gold nib. One of my viewers was kind enough to send me this pen. 14K nib. And just a really sharp looking pen. And a nice writer. Piston feel. Well, you turn your little knob and the little feeder comes out and goes into the ink, and you suck it right up, and it just fills the pen up nicely. It's a neat pen. Nice little pen. And then another one of my favorites is another Sheaffer, is the Sheaffer Connoisseur. This has the 18K medium nib on it. and I really like that pen as well. So, let's get to the pen in question. We're going to talk about this one for a minute. So let's focus on this pen. Let me tell you what I like and don't like about this pen. It's easy. I don't like the pen at all. Totally. And I let my buddy know, and he texted the seller, and the seller offered send $1 refund back and keep the pen. Well, we asked the seller just to replace the pen, and we'll be glad to send this one back because it was all scratched up, and it's gold plated, and it's all faded really on the clip, and you can see the ring around the barrel, how bad shape that's in, and it was worse shape than this when I received it. There's the top. I was just very displeased, but it gets worse than that. It's an unscrew cap, and here's your nib. And no, it's not a gold nib, it's gold plated. It's got to be. And on the nib it has Wing Sung, and this is a fine nib, I believe. And you see that ink? Well, let's see if it writes. Nope, that's what I thought. Unscrew the barrel. First of all, another thing I don't like on pens is these kind of fillers. Never did like them. On some work better than others, and this is the other that doesn't work well at all. And it's got Chinese writing on the barrel where you fill it. You can take this off, and then here's your bag. So you see there's a little ink left in here because a lot of it's trapped down in here. And when I filled it, I had to take this part off and just squeeze it here. And I got about that much in there. So the pen still does not write. Now, when you squeeze it, you'll get ink out. And that's the only way. And it will write a little bit. If it's wet. It will write. But then when the ink runs out of the feed, it'll stop like it is now. So it's a total waste. You know, I did order one of these pens a couple of months ago, and I never got this pen and another one. There was 3 of them. This pen, the demo, and the gold nib one. And they never came in, so I got the money back. So a buddy of mine got me this. And, well, I'm telling you, this pen is really bad. So, one thing I was going to show you, the nib is easy to take out. There it is, right there. So, I'm going to work with the pen later and see if I can get it to write. So, and I'm going to see if I can change out a nib on it. I'm just not impressed. I wouldn't even give $1 for this pen. It came in that bad a shape. If you would have saw it when I first got it, you would have agreed 100%. So, that's for that pen. Okay, now we'll get to a nicer pen. And it's a Wing Sung. So, up here in my pocket, it fits nicely in my pocket. It's the Wing Sung 698 Lucky, the demo pen, gold-plated clip, gold-plated trim, and a friend of mine, Jason, one of the reviewers, was kind enough to send me this pen. And this is the pen. Gold-plated trim, band around the, it's gold-plated band around the cap with the Wing Sung. Well, it says wings and then an S on it, and then on the back, Chinese writing in 698. And you've probably seen this review many times by now. On the gold-plated clip, it has Lucky on Infinity on the top, what it looks like. And then on the bottom, not much going on, but you got a gold ring around the bottom of the pen. It is a piston filler. The ink I'm using in this pen today is the Robert Oyster Fire and Ice. And the length of this pen cap, just like it sits, is 5.58 inches. And the cap at the widest point would be 0.56 inches right there. So let's unscrew the cap. And here you see appears to be a gold nib, but it's not. It's just gold plated. And it has wings, then an S, wings, and it's super quality, F for fine. And this pen is really way better than the previous pen I just showed you. Piston fill on the bottom right here of the barrel. You would pull this up, and then you would turn it to get your piston and turn it to fill your pen up. So I have a little bit of ink in there now, and that's all I really need to do the review and to do a little writing with it. So you have down here on the barrel, when you step down to go to the grip, and it feels comfortable on the fingers. Right here doesn't bother my fingers at all. Nothing sharp to hurt my fingers. Enough room on the grip, and the pen fits fine in the hand, and I don't have to cap it or post it rather, but if I did, that's how it would look. And I would say this pen would not be postable. So that's how it is on this pen. I don't need to spend a whole lot of time because, like I said, there's so many reviews now that maybe I might be bored with it. So the nib is 0.5 millimeter nib, steel nib. And they start probably around $9 and up. Some free shippings, many not. The pen's been around a while, so the price is going to vary on eBay. So you might want to look real careful to get the best deal you can if you're interested in a pen like this. So enough of that. Why don't we do a writing sample for the pen? Give you an idea what this pen looks like on paper using Rhodia paper. Like I said, I'm sure you've seen this many times. So bear with me and we'll do this real quick. And really had no problems writing. Ink flow was good. It kept up. No bad starts. No hesitations. Did well. Now for a bit of fast writing. And again, it did well. And we'll do a few of the S's. Some line variation, no pressure, with pressure. With pressure, no pressure. You might get a tiny bit. There's no pressure right there. And here's with pressure. You get a little bit, as you can see, not a whole lot, but this is a bit wider than this one here. So let's check for wetness. And it's not a bad rider. It's wet. I like that. I like to see this on the pen. Right here gets my attention. I like a wet nib. And this is a Lucky. Well, that's going to do this review on this pen. There's not much more I can really cover since it's been covered many, many times before, but I thought for the people that may have not by chance seen this pen, have a chance to see it. That's why I'm doing the pen again. And I do like the color of the ink. The Robert Oyster Fire and Ice is a real nice ink. It's starting to grow and grow on me more. And the demo pen is a nice looking pen, and it writes well. Would I pay over $20 for this pen? Probably not. But you know, that's just my opinion. You may think you may want to buy it for $20, but I think I'd pass. Now, before I go, we'll do some quick comparisons. Here is your Wingsong, and here is your TWSBI 580. They're almost about the same size. The 580 is a little bit more girth than this one. And we'll do the TWSBI Echo. And TWSBIs are a nice pen. I like them myself. And also about the same size, just a little more girth. They're a little more fatter than the Wingsong. Again, the Wingsong is not a bad pen at all. It's just your opinion. It's whatever you think you want to pay for the pen. If it's worth it to you, buy it. If not, then I say don't buy it. It's easy as that. And I plan on getting a 1.1 stub for my TWSBI 580. Well, that's going to take care of this episode. And I hope I didn't bore you. I hope you hung there with me till the very end of this review. And thank you for watching me and supporting my channel. Thanks to everybody that has donated to the my Patreon and my Pen Pal. That really has helped me. With that money, I can use that money to help ship pens to other viewers that win in giveaways that I do periodically. And I do have some coming up very soon. And thanks for all the support I've gotten from you guys, and the pens, the inks, the journals, the paper, the pen cases. Just thank you for everything you sent me, for the gauge meter that I got as well. Well, this was something really handy that was really needed. So, thank you, everybody. Y'all have been really a big help, a blessing to me. that's helping me do what I love to do, fountain pens. Leave your comments below, and don't forget, please don't text and drive. I'll catch you later. Peace.